How many bears?
About a baker's dozen.
Fucking Christ.
Yeah, they're not happy.
All right, everyone. We've seen some very reasonable prospects today that could turn out to be a great addition to the league. Now, we've just one more candidate to get through before we make our final cut.
Oh, I hope it's someone with ice powers. That would be so cool.
I-beams would be better.
Ice beams!
Easy, lightning girl. We're just gonna have to wait and see what they can do, which would have been much easier if somebody would have put their powers on the audition form for the roster.
I like the suspense.
I know, Catman, but you must remember that as a superhero, that makes you predictable and ineffective. Hey, don't make me do it. Now, let's get that candidate in here, shall we? We need Glenn. Glenn? Oh, fair enough. Glenn, we're ready for you.
Oh, hey, I'm Glenn.
Is that your costume? Very subtle. I like it.
Now, Glenn, is that your given name?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Have you given any thought to a superhero name?
I don't know. I don't like to be fancy, so I guess like bear guy.
Uh-huh. So, Glenn, what is your superpower? Ooh! Do you turn into a bear?
Oh, can you control bears with your mind?
Do you die slightly off camera in a failed documentary?
No, it's nothing like that. I just kind of have some bears.
As in you own some bears?
Well, you don't really so much own bears as you just sort of survive in spite of them.
So, do you have any connection with these bears?
No, not really. I mean, I was just sort of walking through the woods one day, and I came across this herd. It's a flock. What's a group of bears called?
A sleuth.
Oh. Okay. I guess it makes it easier to lie about why I named one of them Private Eye, but sure. Anyway, so I was walking through the woods one day, and I came across this clearing, and there was this sleuth of bears, and I thought, hey, free bears. So I just sort of corralled them up with some honey and took them home.
So you can talk to bears?
Well, I mean, I did try yelling at them a whole bunch, but they weren't really receptive to it. Did get them house trained, though.
So you have no connection to these bears in the slightest? Huh. Well, I'm sorry there, Glenn, but I just don't see how that's a superpower.
Well, the thing is, like, I didn't really have a big enough cage for them all, so I just sort of packed them all inside this old Winnebago I got.
Please tell me that your supercar is called the Winnebago. The Winnebago!
I mean, that's good. It's just like, she was already named Susan, and now that she's packed full of fuzzy malice, I'd like to keep as much consistency as possible.
How many bears?
But a baker's dozen.
Fucking Christ.
Yeah, they're not happy about it. So here's what I figured. So, like, you guys are in a fight with some supervillain, right? And it's real bleak. Like, you guys are down for the count. That's when I pull up in Susan, we point that side door in the general direction of evil and pop the latch. You got 13 bears out like gangbusters, all teeth and claws. Think about it like a big furry claymore.
All right. I think we've heard enough. Thank you so much for your time, Glenn.
Thanks for having me, but if you... Excuse me, I got a meeting over at the Antagonist Guild.
Wow. Look, I know that the barrel is getting a little shallow for superheroes lately, but that was fucking ridiculous.
Did he just say the Antagonist Guild? Do you think he's gonna pitch the same idea to the bad guys?
I really don't like the idea of fighting a bunch of bears.
Shit, you're right!